Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Lucy and this is Memory Keeper Journals. I wanted to bring you along and show you all of the journals that I have made, especially this one because I'm so excited. It came out so cute. It's a small junk journal, but it's a refillable journal because I want to be able to add more into it. But it's a junk journal because I've used only vintage and antique papers and coffee dyed paper that I have coffee dyed recently. I made some of these faux vintage tapes as well, but I just wanted to show you how cute it came out. Look at that. It's a vintage like hanky, and I sewed into it some charms of butterflies and these cute little charms. I love that one. It's one of my favorites, the blue one, and then the matte pink. I put eyelets here. They're the vintage style. And then I made a little notebook or a junk journal for the cover itself. So the cover comes off. What I did was like a little thing to put it in there, but it also can be used, you can put the cover right of the notebook in here, and then it could also be used as a pocket. So let me show you. This is already knotted, so I think it is knotted so that it doesn't come off, because I wanted it to be tight enough. But I'm going to show you. You can take off the notebook from here. Oh, that's right, I can't take it off because it's in the back as well. So if I added the back, and I made it soft, like a soft cover, because I wanted to be able to, you know, fold it. It needs to be flimsy enough for me to be able to put it in here. So like any regular little notebook that you get that has, you know, the outside looking like that, it's soft. It's a soft notebook. You can put it inside, and this can be the cover. But yes, and then you can just pull it out, and it's easy to pull out. So this notebook, I made it with some of papers that I had left from Amelie Bloom's digital in front and back, and then I used some fabric on the inside to cover the spine, and also on the outside with a beautiful cute eyelet lace that I got from ink paper art, and I get a lot of those from her, like this blue one. I think the quilt I got from Gina at Pretty Paper Dreams, and this I can't remember where I got it, but I know it's also vintage, so I'm not sure who I purchased that one from, or if it was gifted to me. I honestly cannot remember. All of the papers that I have in here that are antique and vintage, also I bought packages, like packs of ephemera, old vintage French ephemera from ink paper art as well. So if you're interested, I'll link her below. She always has a sale every Tuesday on her channel for a few hours, and it's amazing. She's got the most beautiful ephemera that you can purchase from. So this is my little junk journal. I think it's so cute. I just wanted you guys to see that. And I'm gonna put it right back so you can see how I did that. And the cool thing is that it's so soft and easy to maneuver. I love that, because it's a soft journal, and that's what I wanted. Just soft and easy to use. Now you can use this as a little pocket. I love this. It just came out so cute. This is exactly what I wanted to do with this one. So I'll put this one in here. The only thing is that you have to be very careful with the lace, because it kind of tugs into the paper, and I don't want it to rip. it's sewn in, so I did sew everything around, so there nothing is going to come off. I did just a single stitch all around, and it's not going to come off. The only thing that I have not figured out yet is how to do a closure for this so that it doesn't mess up with the edging of it, because it looks so cute. And then I added these cute little charms on the bottom, and it has a little camera, because I love the little camera, the vintage style camera. I love it. It's so pretty. And then I added a few more of these little beads here, also for the notebook, so that when the notebook is taken out, it has its own beads, and these stay here on the cover. So this is what I've made so far, and I'm still debating on if I want to sell it or not. If I'm going to put it for sale, or if I'm going to put it on my Etsy shop, or if I want to do like a PayPal on my Instagram and see what you guys are more interested in. If not, then I don't know, I might use it myself, but we'll see. I'll wait to see what you guys think, and I'll figure out from there what I would like to do. But I also wanted to show you the journals that I made watching Amity Bloom's class that I purchased from her years ago. I actually purchased her class 2 years ago to do the everyday journal and learn new techniques from her, and now is when I actually started, you know, using her class and her techniques to make it. And I came up with this beautiful cover, and I love making covers. It's actually what I make first. For me, the cover comes first, and then comes the pages, and it depends on what I get inspired with. So this time it was just a cover. And of course, the first thing I noticed when I got these fabrics from Pretty Paper Dreams, my friend Gina, that's what inspired me to say, okay, I'm gonna use her things and her whole selection of curated fabrics and lace and stuff to create the everyday journal, because it was perfect. It was already set up for me, all the colors and everything, and I just had to put it together. That's all. So it worked out perfect. I did the inside of the journal with some of her fabrics too. A lot of the lace trims and pockets and things I got from inked paper art as well. So that's what you're gonna see around here. And then everything else, I used a lot of Amity Bloom's digitals, Ruby and Pearl. And if I look around, I'll see I added a few vintage papers and things. But what I really wanted to do with this journal was not only just learn the new techniques in her class, but I didn't want to overfill it, because since it's supposed, the whole purpose of this journal being an everyday journal is for you to add things to it and put your memories, put your pictures, because this is what she has said, and we all crafters feel the same way about this. We like to put our own stamp in our journals and write and put pictures or put poems or music or whatever it is that you're into these journals, especially when you have these beautiful vintage and antique papers that you can use. They have beautiful writing. You can decorate them. You don't have to write on them. You can use them as a background for a photo. There's so many things that you can do. You can actually make a pocket in the front and use it so that this can be the background. You can add lace to it. You know, there's so many things. I have a lot of the decorations that I added in here were pretty simple, so that it's just to make it look pretty, you know, and do some collaging like she was showing how she does her journal with the collaging. I love collaging. So I'm always doing collages and doing like masterboards collage, and I make tags out of them and things like that, especially when I have tons of cutoffs from when I'm doing journals, like my what do you call it, like signatures. I mean, look at this. This is just doing work from this journal, that one, the ones I did for my grandkids, which I'm going to show you too as I'm talking to you. But this is basically what I wanted. I wanted something simple. I used a lot of her digitals, but I used some of my coffee dye paper that I specifically made for these journals, so that you can add your memories in it. You can do more, you can decorate more. I did added a few of these cute little ephemera pieces that I made for it, but I didn't add too many because I just wanted the person to be inspired with whatever was in here, so that the person can add what they wanted. So for example, this one with a card, I did do muslin in the middle. In the back, I didn't want to put anything flowery inside for the back spine, because there was a lot of colors here and I didn't want to make it clash, you know. But here I added lace everywhere. There's a pocket here, very simple, small pocket. Decorated some of the covers. Here's a belly band, so you can add a card or something, or an envelope, or a picture, anything that you want. A doily. These are vintage doilies. I also purchased. This is a French, authentic French ledger, and this is also from Ink Paper Art. I made this cute tag with leftover of a material that I had purchased. This is vintage wallpaper. It's real wallpaper, and I put it against a cardstock. Here's a cute lace, what is it, like the eyelets. This one is actually my favorite. This should be like my staple. I love eyelet lace. It is my favorite, besides the polka dotted. So it's polka dot tulle. I love that. So yeah, and here's a little cute pocket with a little journaling card. You can write in the back. Here's another pocket, so you can add something else there. Lace, some pearls, but that's on the next page. And then here is a little Polaroid from Amity Bloom as well, and I added in here with her cute little flower die cuts. I glued them on the bottom, so this is like a tuck, and you can add anything else in here, so any papers. And here I did like a little collage with some of her digitals, and I put some trims. Here's another pocket right here, and this has some eyelet tulle to decorate. I put tons of these authentic, beautiful French ephemera and papers, and I mean, it has a stamp and everything in there, and the original stamp on it. It's so beautiful, and I really wanted to complement the book by adding a lot of the vintage ephemera that I have to match with her digitals. How pretty. And you can add, you see how there's a picture here, which is adorable, but you can add your own if you didn't want to see this. You can cover your pages. I added some of this pink dyed also paper, excuse me, and this is the back of the vintage paper, and I added a lot of those. Here's another pocket, decorated. This is a paper clip that I made a while back. I made a cute little flower, and I added a little embellishment, like a little diamond to decorate it. It's cute. Here I have two tags, and the back is covered with lace, and it's also sewn. I sewn all these pages. Here's another pocket with some embossed handmade paper from Rose Hill Paper Cottage. These are gorgeous. These digitals were of part of the class. So I added some of them in here. You see those? Those are not the ones in the, these are the digitals that are in her Etsy shop. These were in the class, which are not in her Etsy. Look how cute these are. Love that. It's a French like invoice. Love that. Pink. And here's more. This is the middle of this signature. I just think it came out so beautiful. Look at that handwriting. I love that. It's the other side, which is pretty much empty, so you can write on that paper as well. Still, I would use ink because this way it stays forever. You know, you can use ink and it will keep it, anything that you write in here. Here's another pocket and collage with some handmade paper, and here you have another like pocket with lace, and you can add anything else as well. Some of your papers that you're going to use, some of your ephemera that you keep. Like if you had tea, let's say like my husband, he likes to drink green tea. I would have saved like one of those for myself. I like my peppermint and my chamomile, and I would save some of those and add them in here. Or my favorite bar that I eat, I'll save that. Or some papers that my babies give me, like my grandkids are constantly giving me papers, which I actually put in my other junk journal that I have. I usually save those in there too. I love that. So you can do that too. Here is another one, but this one I make sure that I just put a paper clip here, and I sewed a tag, handmade tag that Rose Hill Paper Cottage made. But this can also be used as an antique French ledger that you can use to decorate your journal as well. And I just had it inside of this cute little paper clip that has a heart to hold it. And then when you come to the other side, you have a pocket here. So it's very simple. You can add something, you can decorate the page. I added a lace here, like a trim lace. And this is a collage page. Here's some pieces, bits and pieces of a soft like material. I love the way this feels, and I wanted to add it on here. And yeah, it just, and this is the other side of the vintage ledger. Another vintage letter right here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and here I have a cute little pocket that I made following her tutorial as well. It was kind of different. I think I wasn't expecting to do it this thick, but I wanted to use this material on that. And then in here I added some bits and pieces of ephemera that can be used to decorate the pages. There's some clippings with stories on them, and then there's like a check here, and then that could be used also to decorate page and do whatever you want with it. And then look at those pages. I love her digitals, and I did it on it's a 60-pound paper, so it's thick. It's not, then the outside is also the 60-pound paper. Like this one is the real wallpaper, just like that tag that I showed you. This is real. And then what I do is I glued together wallpaper and the 60-pound paper or cardstock, whatever I printed it on. But most of the inside of the digitals that I used from Amity Bloom and Ruby and Pearl, I printed them on a 16-pound paper. So each signature would have, like this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages only for this signature, because you can't put too much if it's thick, or else it won't work. But it's plenty of paper that you can do your own decorating and adding to it. This one has just a trim to make it look pretty. It's not any purpose on this one. It's just to decorate. And then this has a pocket here. I don't know what happened to the light, but it was like flickering, like it was gonna turn off, so I'm not sure what's going on there. This is part of the tutorial as well. I think this is the digitals, the free digitals she gave us while we were taking the class. So if you take it, you'll get these too, and you can use them in your journals. I think this is so beautiful, and I think it's from a famous artist as well that she got it from, and then she made copies for us, so digitals and stuff that she uses in her journal. And here, this is the back of the journal, and you also have another pocket here, so you can add more ephemera or anything that you like. And this is the kicker. Look how cute this is. Let me see if I find something small enough that would fit in there. Maybe this little card. Let me see. I hope it fits. I think it does. But this is a pocket right here, guys. Look how cute that is. And I did another one here, so you can add something sweet. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then I did some cute little embroideries in here on this one. So there's a few little pieces of embroidery, and I thought it was perfect for this one. She did that also in her tutorial, but I wanted to do it. I think it was perfect for this one. I just needed to add a little bit more of that yellow that I have on this side with this cross stitch piece here, and it came out so adorable because I didn't want to add a lot, because it's not a lot of yellow here. It's just like a little bit of decorating. I did not do a closure. I'm not sure how I want to do the closure for this journal. I was thinking of maybe just putting a ribbon around it and closing it that way, so that whoever gets this can put their own doily and cover it with their own special doily that they have. I think that would be ideal, because you have to make this journal your own. And so yeah, that would be my advice for that one. And then cane. I love this one too. I mean, it's not really full like the other one, but I didn't want to make it so full. This one was more than enough with the signatures that I added. So let me see. This one has 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many signatures did I do on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 5 signatures. But I think it was because of the papers that I specifically took out for it. It was perfect for that one. And this one has 4, but it has a lot of paper as well. So here I did a lot of stitching on it. All these little bits and pieces I added with stitching. 3 buttons here, and I stitched this little piece of like what is this, like a material. This I also got from Gina at Pretty Paper Dreams, and it was a whole material of this, but I did cut it in pieces to use it in the journal. Here I added a pink ribbon. This is the other piece of that flower material. I think is so adorable. And then the spine is 3-inch spine, just like the other one, and it has this cute little piece of that flower that was here on this side. This has that blue material, just like this one has here. It's the same material I put here, but I covered this one with some eyelet tulle, and then a beautiful piece of lace that I had left over here. Isn't that beautiful? And I just sewed it on there. It's also glued so that it doesn't come off. And then here, eyelet, of course, because I love that material. This is one of my favorite materials, eyelet trims or fabric. Here's the rest of the lace that I used here. And this has like a really soft, velvety feel. And this ruffle. And here is a pink ribbon, and it's the same ribbon that I used in the front for the back to match. And this is the material of the whole book. That's the one that I use. Well, not the whole book. I think it was only the side of the book. I used this material, and then the pink one here that is like embossed material. It's so beautiful. And then a little bit of that trim again here. And that's the cover, guys. Look how beautiful this is. This one feels velvety too. This one is very like silky, and it's got some bling bling around it. All this like a silvery bling bling. It's so beautiful. And then when you open it inside, you have this beautiful material. And this is the front cover, and it's got a pocket here with a velvety pocket. And you also have like a little spot here so that you can add anything, like if you want to save a card or whatever, you can add it in there. And then here the front, you have a pocket and a tag that I made with one of her digitals as well. And I added some of that handmade paper and some of this beautiful ribbon. This is from my scrap cabin. I buy her what do you call it? Her Sari Silk. I'm not sure if that one was from her. That's not my scrap cabin. This one is somebody else. I gotta remember who it was. Let me see if I can find out. You know what? I will find out and I will put it down on the description box. But I do buy from my scrap cabin, but this one is from someone else, and I apologize. I think this is from someone else for sure, and I will put the name down on my description box. I love this. I made I sewed it on there. This is how I made it. I made it like a little crinkly, messily ruffle on the side. And here's a pocket too. And this is wallpaper. This is authentic wallpaper and handmade paper from Roseville Paper Cottage. And this is also authentic vintage paper that I use as a back for that specific page. And here I did my coffee dye paper. This is Amity Bloom. And then here I added a vintage envelope as well. And I just put it together. I glued the top here with a piece of fabric. And then I added some of that vintage, what do you call it? Faux vintage tape that I made. And then inside of the pocket you have tons of flowers that I fussy cut myself, handmade, hand fussy cut myself, no machine. I took my time to do that, and they are all like that too. All of these that I have here added into the book, I fussy cut those myself and glued them on here. And you have like a cute little pocket here where you can add like a letter or pictures, and again more ephemera if you have any. But it also is a decorative piece on the edge of this page. And here you can use it for photos or whatever you have. Look how cute this is. It's from 1918, this paper. It's like a graph paper, and they used it like to write a letter. So pretty. And it has the same colors of like her digitals with that vintage look. So it's perfect for you to write on. Look at this gorgeousness. Like, oh, and it's French also, so you have all the vintage papers in here. It's so beautiful, matching perfect with her digitals. I added some pink dyed paper. Here's the other side. Here's a blue one. This is one of the French ledger, old one as well, and it opens all the way. I just wanted to add it just to finish the page, and I glued it on there, and it's as big as you want, so you can actually cut it off if you wanted to and continue using it in the journal, or leave it as is and use it by adding stuff to it. pictures or decorate it yourself, or even cover it if you want to. And then in here I made a belly band with a beautiful journaling card that it's I printed on both sides, so you can write in the back of it, but you can also put it here. Look how cute. And I added one of her little die cuts from the flowers that I fussy cut myself. Here is a piece of that wallpaper again, and then I put a bow in between it, so it's already inside and glued in, so it won't come off. So you don't see it on this side, it's in between the papers. And then here is the other side of the wallpaper, and then I added that trim again here so that it can make a little tuck spot for the top. And I added a fussy cut of a flower that I cut myself as well. How cute is this? I just love it. The blue, I love the blue. Oh, I'm into the blue right now for some reason. I just love it. And the blue and pink is like the perfect match. You see this wallpaper? It's like an iridescent feel of the colors and everything. And then I added this piece of embossed paper that Rose Hill Paper Cottage made, Heather, and it has the little sparklies, and I don't know if you can see it, but look how cute that is. So it matched perfect with the wallpaper, so I just thought it would be perfect for that. And then here's another pocket with one of her digitals from Amity Bloom, and I added a cute what is this, a wax seal in the back with the flowers. So I kind of glue it onto that, and I made the wax seal on this instead so that it stays there with the flower. But these fussy cuts are also available for you to use in this journal as well. So these journals, I'm gonna put them in my Etsy shop for sure, or if you're interested in getting them through PayPal instead, or through my Instagram, I don't know. I'm gonna put a poll and see what people would like to do, because I don't know. I know that Etsy is a bit more expensive when it comes to putting your products in there for sale. So I have to make up for my time and my items that I purchase and things like that. So it's kind of hard to put them in the Etsy shop sometimes, because it depends on who really knows that I have them there and if they can purchase them. But yeah, this is one of the covers that I made, and it has another pocket right here. Isn't that cute? And this one is from 1916. And it's a graph paper. You can write on it as well. Here's the other one from like an invoice. And this one is from 1924 or 21, something like that. I have some white Sari Silk here. This is one of her digitals as well. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. And then again, this one is just has no writing on it, and I loved it. And it was perfect for the middle because you can add whatever you want. All I did was add a little tiny doily here to decorate it, just like for opening, you know, but you can write on it, and it's such a thick, beautiful paper. You will love that. And this is also vintage French from Ink Paper Art that I purchased from her. I love that. This is Amity Bloom. Some of that vintage paper. Here's the other side. You see all the writing space you have? You can add so many things. Oh, and this one came out so cute. I love this pocket. So this collage that I did here, I added this picture here at first before I did that, and I have a pocket here, so you can put a picture in here and then push it up so it doesn't come off. How cool is that? I thought that was such a cool idea. And then in here, well, I came up with that nobody showed me that, but I'm just saying, I just thought it was so cool that it came off that way, because it wasn't intentional. It was like a happy accident that happened for me. So I kind of love that so much. But here, there's a little pocket right here. Look at this. It's so cute. I just didn't know what to put in there, but I thought it was so cute. And this is from a snippet that I purchased from Gina at Pretty Paper Dreams. And I think I have, let me see if I have the other piece of it, because I've been using her snippet to decorate my journals and things like that. And so I have leftover of her snippet. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. You can decorate anything in your journal with this. This is what I have left over. So I'm like, oh, try to hold it as much as possible. I might just use it in my journal, but we'll see. So I have put snippets here and there in the journals. So you'll see. But this one came out so cute. I just thought it was so adorable. And you can add like a little tab or something. Let me see. Do I have some tabs over here? I think I do. I made this cute little box. Well, I didn't make the box. The box was something I received in the mail. And what I did was I put wallpaper inside it, right? And then I covered it with some of those vintage ledger, the blue one, because my blue is my favorite, right? And so I covered it inside like that. And then on the outside, I used a blue French wallpaper. This is also authentic. And then I covered it with lace around it. And this is my little ephemera box that I use now. Isn't it cute? I just thought it was adorable. I just figured because I don't have very much organizational stuff and I haven't been able to purchase anything, I figure I might as well just use what I've got and make it pretty, right? I just thought it was adorable. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. But like, for example, these cute little tabs, I can probably put a couple of those in there, or a tiny little flower, you know, like that, just so that the person can use it to decorate. I think that would be a cute idea. Oh, and here I have this cute, oh, I love this. It's like a French poem from a poem book or something. Oh, it's so adorable. I wish I could read it. Some of the words are Spanish, so I can read that because I know how to read and write Spanish. But it is so cute. I just thought it was adorable, so I wanted to add that here because this looks like so romantic and pretty, and it was like perfect with the poem. I love this. And then the trim here. Oh, and I think this is a bit of a tuck. Let me see. Yeah, it is. So you can use it as a tuck, and you can add something here. And I put some of that trim here again. It's part of the book, so it'll match. And I love the fabric I used in the back of it. I think it's perfect because it's blue, and most of the signatures match with it. Look how cute that looks. I love it. And here I made a collage with a card, and I sewed it. And it's so cute. Put a little button that I sewed on there, and eyelet, of course, because that's my favorite. I think it's so cute, and I love the background polka dot. And here is a pocket right here. Paper. Oh, I love this digital. This is part, I think, of the class as well. I don't think this digital is in her shop, but I did collage a piece of this here and this here just to make it different from what she had. And then on the back, I used this also digital, is from her class as well. There's one of the free digitals that she gave us, and I added here, and it has like a little tuck on the bottom here with another piece of the digital. And then I added this beautiful eyelet trim that I love to make it look all cute. So you can do anything you want with it. Look how pretty. 1917, another vintage paper. I just try to do it as much as junk journal as possible, but it is very I would say creative, artistic journal, because I mean, why not? It's so pretty. The pages, the digitals The colors of these digitals from Amity Bloom are gorgeous. I love all of her digitals in Ruby and Pearl as well. Their style, the colors, the way they come out on my pages. And again, it depends on the paper that you use too. But so when I use the 60 pound, for some reason the colors come out so much better. But it's a beautiful paper that you can do for photos or like flyers or magazines like that. And it's a matte color, so it doesn't have a sheen like glossy or anything like that, but it's soft. I just love it. I think it's perfect, and you can write on it, you know. So I think you would enjoy it. Look how beautiful those colors. I love these journals. You know, it's gonna be, it's already hard for me to part from these journals because I put a lot of my heart and my time on these journals, and it's like, oh, I think they're so pretty. This is the vintage papers, and a lot of these vintage papers that I added on these journals, I purchased these from Ink Paper Art, and originally I meant to save these in my collection so that I can do digitals and also put them in my Etsy shop for whoever wants to use vintage digitals on their journals. And I just decided, why not share them? You know, look at the back of this. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I added this beautiful trim that I bought also from Ink Paper Art as well. And it's like embroidered in blue. So pretty. And it's also in that belly band that I showed you earlier. Here's another pocket, and I covered it with some lace, and it's like a polka dot background. And then in here, there's a belly band with the same material that I had here. I had a piece of material left over. And what I did was I added that trim of the eyelet trim. I love that. I used as much as I could of that eyelet trim that I had. And I think I used it all on these two journals. All of it. Because you can see it here. See? Here, there's pockets, there is tucks, everything, you name it, you will see it. If I have a little piece left, it's a miracle, and I don't even know. Do I? I probably do. I probably don't even have a little piece of it anymore because I think I used it all, but I love it. It came out so pretty. And this is a belly band, and I made this cute little card. This is part of that digital as well that we got for free on the class, and I backed it with some of that pink what do you call it? It's sewed on, so it's not gonna come off. If the edges come off, it's okay. But this is dyed pink paper that was gifted to me by a friend who made it for me. And then this is a little piece of lace that I had left over, and I put it there to decorate. And then here is one of her digitals too. It's like a card, like a envelope, and then I just left it that you can open it, and it has a cute little embellishment here, so you can add it like to add a note or put a picture or something and hide it, and then put a little note inside of the pocket because it has a little pocket right here. Oh, I think that looks cute there. I'm gonna leave it there. It's like a little tab, but you can put it there. Isn't it cute? So I thought it would be really cool idea to add it in here so that whoever gets it can use it and decorate whatever they want. And then this is the next one. Look how pretty. And this is a vintage lace also that I purchased. And here you have a vintage picture. I thought that was so cute. It was part of that digital. And I think this one is from Amity Bloom or Ruby and Pearl, one or the other. But I'll put them down below, whichever digitals I use. Here's a little lace pocket that I sewed on. And then when you open it up, it's a flip up. And then you have like I stenciled here one of the Tim Holtz collections that he's got for the stencils. I think this one is the roses, and I can't remember what the name of it is. And then I added a cute little flower that I fussy cut myself, and this is part of that material that I also used in the front and in the back of the journal to cover the back as well. Okay, here's another one. I added a little one of the die cuts here, and this is one I used a lot of the also paper pads that I have, and because they're cardstock and they're double-sided, and then I covered and collaged in the back of them as well. Is part of what you learn in the class as well, of what you can do. And I added pieces of her digitals in between to decorate them and made them different. And it came out so cute. More of that pink. I sewed it on the edge of the Sari Silk. Isn't it pretty? It looks so pretty on this side because it has the little pink sticking out, so it brings it out. And here is another vintage letter. It's a ledger French. Isn't that pretty? So you can decorate this here. Like I would do some more. I would put my own pictures, or if I wanted these, I could decorate here with some lace or something if you wanted a little bit more shabby. You know, I added a little bit of shabby because I do like the shabby looks too. Here I did some more of that collaging, and here you can add a card. Oh, I think I like that there. I like that. I might just leave that one there. And then there's a tab, and on the back of the tab I added a piece of that same blue soft velvety fabric that is in the front because I had it left over and I thought it would be really cute for that tab. So to decorate the tab, isn't it cute? Because I didn't want it to see white back there, so I wanted that one to be. And here's a pocket. So, and it's a lace pocket. And I have like a blue piece of material there, like digital, I mean, to cover part of this paper. And here's more of that. I used this one I glued it on the back of this digital. I glued this vintage paper also, and it's also a ledger. And I just left the flap because I didn't want to cut it, so that you can use it if you want to put glue there and make a side tack like this, you can. Or you can add some lace here to decorate or something. Anything that you want to decorate with, you can do it. You can glue it down, whatever you want to do. And then here I put like a lace applique kind of deal. And it came out so pretty. I just love the way this looks, very romantic style and pink, and I just thought it was perfect here with the blue. Has the blue here, so I put blue lace pocket here as well, and I just love that. Isn't it pretty? And it's all glued down, so it's not gonna come off. This is the back of the journal, and kind of a little bit of stiff because it's brand new, but you can add more to it. It could be like this. It could be flat, like a 3-inch back. So if you keep adding to it, it can grow and it won't be so bulky like this. See? So you can do this and it won't be so bulky. You can actually add more to it. So that's why I didn't want to add a lot. I will add some surprises with this when whoever buys it, so that they can use it in the journal if they want to, or in any other journal they have. So it's up to you guys, but we'll see. I will let you know what I'll do. I'm not sure yet what I want to do, but if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I will also do a post in my Instagram because this is where I usually am mostly, and I want you guys to at least be a part of the decision making of where I want to put these journals in which shop, whether it is in my Etsy or PayPal or my Instagram. you know, whatever. We'll figure it out anyways. But let me know what you think about these journals. If you'd like to see more of these, I do have more journals that I want to share with you guys that I am currently working on. So as soon as they're ready, I will do another video like this and show you around, and we'll see how it goes. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys here, and welcome to the new subscriber. I just got a few new subscribers, and I hope you like my channel, and stick around, look around and see what you like, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.